this morning I'm going to make chili, and I'm going to make it with the kidney beans. I make chili basically just to have it on my hot dogs. I love chili and hot dogs. So the first thing I do, of course, is put a little bit of olive oil in my pan so I can fry my veggies. So I'm going to start off with my onions. And I use frozen onions basically because when I buy a whole bag, I don't use it all. I don't cook enough and they go bad. So I have found that using frozen onions and green peppers, and they're fresh, works very well for me. So I don't have to worry about it going bad, have to spend more money. And I season each layer. Whatever I add to the pot, I will season it with garlic powder. Initially with garlic powder. I don't want to use the fresh garlic because I don't want it to burn. I'll use that later on in the recipe. Adobo. Black pepper. And a little bit of chili. So now I'm going to add my 1 pound of ground beef, 73%, 27%, which is cool. And I'm also going to add my beef chorizo, or chorizo, however you pronounce it. Chorizo, that's what it's called. Beef chorizo. That's actually 9 ounces. There's 1 pound for the beef and 9 ounces for the chorizo. Okay, so now I'm going to add my minced garlic. As many squirts as you think you should add. Adobo. Black pepper. I'm going to add a half a tablespoon of cumin, but I might end up adding more. It's actually Mexican cumin. A little bit of lemon because I don't have lime. That's just to bring out the taste in the beef. As you can see, it's a lot of oil, so I'm going to drain it. But it cook a little longer just to make sure the beef and the chorizo is cooked. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to drain the oil. Okay, I still have some left, but that's okay. It'll thicken up when I add the tomato paste. Turn it down to medium. It's quite tasty. Okay, so now I'm going to add my kidney beans. Okay. I I rinsed the kidney beans. These are canned kidney beans, so I rinsed them in cold water to get the juice off. I'm going to add my jalapeno peppers, which I also froze. And I'm going to add a packet of Sazón. As soon as I can get it open. Well, half a packet. Black pepper. Chili powder. Adobo. A little bit of freeze-dried cilantro. Just a sprinkle. I love cilantro. We'll put in some garlic powder. And I'm going to put in some cayenne pepper. That will wake it up for real. Again, you're seasoning every time you add an ingredient. And of course, I have to taste again. That's good. So next, I'm gonna add 5 roasted diced tomatoes. I'm gonna add the whole can. And I'm going to add the tomato sauce. Just pureed tomato sauce. I'm going to add tomato paste. Back to chili powder. Mexican cumin. Adobo. Black pepper. Fresh garlic. I'm a garlic hound. The rest of the Sazón. Just a little bit. My green onions, my scallions. And just a little more of cayenne pepper. This is going to be hot, baby. This is going to be hot. And as you can see, still have oil in the pan. For me personally, I don't really mind it. But if you're cooking for a crowd, that means that once the chorizo and the beef is fully cooked, you want to drain all the oil out. So I don't know if it's going to be easier for you to put it in a sifter to get all the oil out, or just, you know, do it with the lid of the pot. This particular pot, which is a Le Creuset, is all cast iron and enamel, so it's really a heavy pot. And I was trying to decide if I wanted to basically cook the chorizo and beef separately in a lighter pot, or, you know, sear pan or fry pan so I can empty all. And I decided, no, that's okay. I'll do it in here. Um, it's good. And you will decide, basically you will decide what type of pop you want to use. Now for me, with all of these ingredients, even though I haven't used salt, most of them have salt, I taste salt, so what I'm going to do is put a little sugar in here just to balance it out. That's a little better, and it's really tasty. I can taste the cayenne pepper in the back of my tongue. And as you can see, as I start tasting, I can't stop. So, now you do have the option of adding, you know, a quarter cup of red wine if you want. You know, that's really up to you. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it down. I have it on medium. I'm going to turn it down to medium low. And I'm going to cook it for about a good 45 minutes. This way, the longer you cook chili, the more flavorful it is. So if you want to start off, that's medium low. So you cook your chili until you're satisfied with the flavor. And you always have the option to add more flavor or to adjust. And that's my version of chili.